All right, let's dive right in. This one isn't about a dramatic career implosion, no big speech, no walking out of an office with a box of your things. This is about something way more common right now and way more frustrating. Applying for jobs over and over and over again. I've got over 20 years of customer service experience. A lot of that in food service, but I've got some other types of gigs under my belt as well. Test proctor, auction clerk, dispatcher, all of them fast-paced, physical, non-stop. The kind of work where you don't have an off day. You show up, you handle people, you solve problems, you keep it moving. And now, I'm trying to shift into something that doesn't wear my body down. Something more sustainable. Something that still uses my skills, just in a different environment. Seems reasonable, right? So explain this to me. Why am I doing everything right and still getting nowhere? Let's talk about the process. Because people will tell you, just apply, stay positive, something will land. Okay, so you apply. Some places send the polite rejection email. Fine, at least that's an answer. But then there are the interviews, the ones where you show up prepared, you connect with the person. It feels like an actual conversation, not an interrogation. You walk out thinking, okay, that one had a shot. And then, nothing. No email, no call, no follow-up. Just silence, like you imagine the whole thing. And let me say this clearly. You're not imagining it. This ghosting thing, it's real. And don't even get me started on all the scams out there. It's enough to make me about lose my mind. Indeed and ZipRecruiter alone are not enough to keep you safe. You got to do your own due diligence as well. Check Reddit threads and Facebook posts to see what others may have shared about this quote-unquote company. Also, I strongly urge you to check X or Instagram because there is no business that exists, small or large, without some kind of social media presence. We all have bills to pay and mouths to feed, which makes us less cautious than usual. But I beg of you, please protect yourself. Now here's where it gets tricky, because when something keeps happening, you start running diagnostics on yourself. What am I doing wrong? Am I saying something off? Is it my age? And yeah, let's not pretend we don't go here. Is it how I look? Let me answer that one real quick. I may not be smoking hot. That was never the job requirement, but I am absolutely presentable, professional, more than capable of holding my own in an office. So no, we're not going to sit here and turn this into a self-worth issue, because it's not. Here's the reality nobody explains well. The hiring process right now is messy. Decisions get delayed, roles disappear, internal candidates slide in at the last minute. Managers change direction halfway through. And sometimes you were a solid candidate, they just picked someone else. That's it. No feedback, no closure, no clean reason you can fix. And that's frustrating, especially when you come from a generation that was taught, work hard, show up, be reliable. You'll get somewhere. We did that for decades. Here's the difference though. We're the figure it out generation. We didn't get step-by-step instructions. We didn't get constant feedback. We got handle it. So that's what we learned to do. And that doesn't just disappear because the system got weird. Yeah, I'm hitting walls right now. Yeah, this process is inconsistent. Yeah, it's frustrating as hell to be ignored after an interview. But let's be clear about something. I'm down. I'm not out. Reinvention isn't this exciting cinematic thing. It's not a montage. It's not a glow up. It's repetition. It's sending another application after the last one went nowhere. It's showing up to another interview without guarantees. It's holding on to what you know you bring to the table, even when nobody's confirming it yet. And yeah, it's adjusting. Tightening how you present your experience, learning how to translate what you've done into a language that fits a different environment. Not because your past doesn't count, but because sometimes you have to reframe it for people who have never done what you've done. So here's where I land on this. I'm not waiting around for one perfect opportunity to discover me. I'm not rewriting my entire identity because a hiring manager didn't follow up, or worse, using AI to screen applicants without actually reading a single resume themselves. And I'm definitely not going to decide that 20 years of real world experience somehow doesn't translate. I'm going to keep knocking, refine the approach, adjust where I need to, stay in motion. Because eventually, one of those doors opens. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes, it's not about being the perfect candidate. It's about being the one who didn't stop showing up. If you're in this spot right now, sending applications, getting silence, questioning the whole system, hear this. You're not crazy, you're not invisible, and you're definitely not done. You're in a process that doesn't give clean feedback while trying to move your life in a new direction. That's hard, but hard isn't new. There's a stretch of time in this process where nothing translates well. Your past experience doesn't map cleanly onto what you're trying to do next. Your future isn't clear enough to describe. So you're left in between without a good way to explain it to other people, or even to yourself. And that in-between space can feel like failure, but it isn't. It's just a phase that doesn't package well. You're not behind, you're between versions that don't translate yet. We figure it out. That's what we do. And I'm going to keep knocking until they don't have the option to ignore me anymore.